hometown station real estate and financial guides are back on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, to share with you what you need to know in order to navigate the sometimes confusing markets and guide you toward financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
We are so glad to be here, but we're on the final segment of our favorite 2 hours of the week on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show every Thursday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. right here on your hometown station with Gino Franti next to me. And we're closing out with Allen Pantel, celebrity character. Oh, wait. He is a character. I'm telling you, he's a celebrity realtor with Celebrity Realtors on the west side, sharing what's going on in the Pacific Coast and everything. But he is a true character. This guy actually has been in the industry and working with a company, called Celebrity Real Estate. Kind of makes sense for you, isn't it, Arlen?
Yes, it does make sense. Buying a home can be a stressful situation, and with my show business background, we can go in with my client and we could look at a home, and if the seller's there, we can use a little humor, some comedy, and to make us stand out as somebody that they want to go into escrow with.
Well, you understand you understand that industry, being part of it. I mean, I feel like I'm next to Austin Powers over here in the booth.
Oh, behind, baby, behind.
See, Gino, it's not just me you got to deal with.
I know, I got two in the house today.
So it's good that you understand celebrities. You understand how to treat somebody. I love your statement, how to treat somebody like a star. But you have this unique experience and passion. And Gino hit on, what was your favorite statement that you saw?
Well, I love the fact that you said everything's negotiable in real estate. And tell us a little bit about what that means, because I think that sometimes maybe the standard real estate transaction's a little stale, or you got to make your offer stand out right now. So how do you do that?
Well, what happens is everything's negotiable. The price, the terms, the conditions, the interest rate, whether you take the furniture or not, in the home itself. It can be what escrow company you're going to use, what lender you're going to use. It could be so simple as what title company you're going to use. It can be who's going to pay those fees. Many of our buyers, we get the seller to pay for their fees, their title, their escrow, their appraisal, perhaps their inspection. So the buyer does not have to pay these fees.
So you're still able to get that on the west side?
Oh, yes, on the west side.
Because out here in Santa Cruz, just being honest,
yes,
it's very difficult to get that. And just if you're listening, we will work with you. There's strategic financing to help you with that, to make your offer more acceptable. But that's nice because there's some flexibility still on the west side to be able to get that, evidently.
Well, everything's negotiable, like I say. So let's say, for example, a home was selling for $400,000, and you want to make a full price offer, but you don't want to pay $10,000 in, let's say, costs. So you can make a full price offer, which makes us look good because we're offering full price, but we're asking for the seller to cover $10,000 in closing costs. That's real money that the buyer does not have to pull out of their pocket and spend. So the effective purchase price is in reality $390.
Right.
And so what happened is, but when the seller looks at your offer, they're looking at full price offer. They're not looking so much as, the rebate that they're going to give you towards your closing costs. So,
well, you had a fun story about a seller that sold a property and had a unique scenario that basically if a buyer was willing to have flexibility, the seller would definitely be willing to sell to them.
Excellent. We have a house on Lake Street in Huntington Beach where the seller had equity and wanted to sell it. It was a second home, and it was what we call a vacation home or second home, and it was completely furnished, beautiful furniture, Tommy Bahama style, walking distance to the pier, the ocean, Main Street, the village, everything down there. And one of the reasons that the seller selected the buyer was that the buyer, since it was a second home for them, they agreed to let the seller come stay in the home 2 weeks of every year.
Now that
So
would make
they got to retain some ownership.
Kind of, without any cost, and the home was going to be vacant lots of time anyways, so it's no skin off these buyers' teeth, if you will, to let the seller.
And the seller feels like they're coming home.
They feel like they're coming home, and who's going to better take care of the house than the previous owner?
No, that's a good point. Okay, so we've explained that the market's very hot on the west side. You explained that, how you've been able to work with a lot of different celebrities and helping them out because you understand that market as a celebrity yourself. You've been in TV and movie and stuff like that industry. Work for a company called Celebrity Realty. That kind of makes sense.
Of course.
But you also have a unique passion. I won't say unique. Anybody who's really good at their job has a passion to help people. And yours, I like the statement about how you like to make sure your clients see, feel, touch, and experience one of the biggest purchases of their lives. Not just do you see it online and let's buy it.
Absolutely. This is a big purchase, whether you're buying it as an investor, whether you're purchasing it for a second home, whether you're going to live in it as your primary residence. Either way, you need to see the home, you need to feel the home, you need to touch the home, you need to smell the home. So we make it easy for you. We want you to be part of that process. We have limousines at our access. We own a limousine. We're able to pick you up and bring you to see the homes that you choose to purchase. For out-of-state buyers,
unique.
that's very unique.
Yeah.
It's celebrity service.
I like it.
Hey, Arlen, I'm going to call you so you guys can drive me around and show me some homes.
Please do. And to have all of your listeners, please give us a call anytime. An additional thing is sometimes people are moving to the area and they're from out of state. We'll put them in a hotel or in one of our furnished vacation rentals in the area in which they're looking to purchase.
Ooh, connected.
We waive their 1 week or 2 weeks worth of rent there. We reimburse them for their airfare.
Wow.
So we really give them celebrity service. We feel if they're selecting us and they know that we're the right agent to help negotiate the best deal for them, we want to help them and to thank them. So we reimburse them for their cost.
Well, that's high level of service, I have to say, Arlen. So what's really nice is, hearing how much you care about your clients, how you step over and above to really show them celebrity service. On top of that, I know with you working with Helen Klein with Cherry Creek Mortgage out of our office, Helen Klein is amazing. She does a great job as one of our top mortgage planners. And we thank you for working with her because you guys are a great team together.
We are a great team, and we appreciate her so much because, we can work with any lender, but just like a buyer or a seller, they need to choose the right realtor to work with, and that's why they work with us here at Celebrity Real Estate, and myself personally, Allen Pantel. Well, I have a choice, too, of what lender we want to refer our clients to, and of course, we go to the lender that is the premier lender that gives us the best service, that we know gives us the best rates. And that, of course, is Cherry Creek.
Yeah.
So we can add celebrity to the bottom of our card.
Yes. Celebrity lender.
Yeah, I like
very
that.
cool. Well, and Helen Klein knows your area because she also has a property out there. Her second home, is like what? 2-3 blocks right off the beach?
Yeah, 3 signals from Pacific Coast Highway. So it's 3 signals down Beach Boulevard, which runs north and south. It's a major road, and you just go. She's 3 signals. That house. It's called Seabridge Villas.
Very nice.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. Okay, so if you're looking for a celebrity realtor that really wants to step over and above to give you the service that you deserve, you want to check out the West Side or know somebody wants to check out the West Side, wants to look into a second home, an investment property, great time to do that.
Vacation home.
Vacation home. What just a great sound, isn't it? Vacation home. Reach out to Allen Pantel. Go to celebrityrealtycalifornia.com. CelebrityRealtyCalifornia.com, correct?
CA, Celebrity Realty, CA.
Yeah.
No,
I shortened it, huh?
Yes, yeah. Well, it is short. It's CelebrityRealtyCA.com.
Okay, and then you can always email us at donandgino@gmail.com. Email us for Arlen's great information. Email us with your great questions. And thank you so much for being part of our show today, Arlen.
Thank you for having me here. You guys are doing an awesome job, and you have a great system in place, and your listeners are awesome for tuning in and being part of this.
Well, thank you again, Arlen. Allen Pantel with Celebrity Realty. Thank you for being on the show, Arlen. And we want to thank Gino. Thank you for being part of the great show.
Thank you, Don, and we want to wrap it up with thanking Dan Hunt and Jerry Citarella that were on our first half of the show. It was really cool. We just had a great day.
Very
We're up
cool.
for our 2-year anniversary show.
Well, we thank you for being part of our show every Thursday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., learning what you need to know, want to know, and have to know about real estate and finance on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. Thanks for tuning in. Joe Messina is up next.